Hello, Irene Smith here, and today we are going to look at House Flipper 2. So, without further ado, let's go there. It occurred to me today that just about everybody who's going to be doing House Flipper videos today is going to be doing videos showing jobs. And while that's okay, that means like 8, 10, whatever versions of the same job being done and the same work being figured out. So, what I thought I would do to be different is build a little house. And I have done that. It's not the most attractive little house, but I'll tell you something. If you thought the one that I did yesterday on Wednesday was small, this is absolutely tiny. In fact, well, you'll see. Let's go inside. Now, we're inside, and I have not figured out yet how to have an actual ceiling. I thought I heard a cricket or a frog. Oh, it's the TV. The the light, and it goes on just the same way as I always did with the E key. But I think I can also set up and attach a switch, a wall switch to it. Anyhow, this house is so tiny. There's room enough for a uh, kitchen that has a sink, a stove, and one couple cabinets and a refrigerator. It has room for a bed. The dining room table, for one, is over here. Uh, we've got this nice little TV. I didn't buy them a remote control for it like I usually do. This is the bathroom. And as you can see, it's a half bath. So they don't even have a shower right now. But I think what I might do is edit the property and make this house a bit bigger to allow for a real bathroom. But I'm really liking the things that I can do. Um, you can see the floor, and the cool thing about the floor, I couldn't figure it out at first, but basically what happens with floors is you pick the, in this case, the kind of wood that you want, but then you pick the pattern that it's going to have, and I really like that idea. The wallpaper, the same thing. You pick the wallpaper, but you can set the colors. Probably should have set the colors of the bedding to match the wallpaper, or the wallpaper to match the bedding, but they're there. We have a chair. We have a little clock. I guess I can set, no, I guess I can't. I thought I could set the time, but I can move it. And you can see we now have a nice grid. When I pick something up, I can see where it's going in relationship to the things around it, which is really something I've been wishing for. And I also can pick up the design of something and use it again. Now, let's go outside. We'll go around. You can see that, oh, I have a roof on this house. I'm not too crazy about the transition from roof to walls, but that's probably just something I have to figure out. Notice that there is a foundation under the house. It's up 3 tiny steps. I think if I were going to do that again, if I were going to start from scratch, what I would do is make that maybe twice as high as it is and use bigger steps. Um, but it's not terrible. I also want to figure out how to make a cellar, how to build into the scenery. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't edited the terrain yet. This is the smallest possible plot that you can have. And notice that you can't go, just like with the first game, you can't go off the outside of the plot. and I don't mean the storyline. Um, I just I like the look of it. I was when I saw the demo, I thought the graphics were a little more cartoony than House Flipper One, but I'd say they're about the same for the most part. Um, the game plays nicely. There are things that are much easier to do in House Flipper 2, like painting. Um, I could actually, if I wanted to, paint halfway up the wall and not have to um, paint the whole thing or put up wallpaper on the whole thing. So I could see having wood on the bottom and wallpaper on the top, or paint on the top, or paint on half of it and wallpaper on half of it. You know, there are so many, the options seem endless. I don't think I'm going to be getting bored too soon. Um, I don't know if or how you can sell a property. Maybe you have to be in the playing mode, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's lots and lots of stuff to buy. Although I was a little bit disappointed that the picture options are so meager. They were saying something on the stream about that there is a way to import your own photographs, but I don't know what it is yet, and I'm sure I will figure it out. There are rugs. There are statues and vases and things like that. There are other things to put on the wall. There are mirrors, um, wall decor, and there are fireplaces, but I'm not quite sure how they work. There's chairs. There's storage. Oh, that's cool. A shelf that looks like a dollhouse. That is really cool. So I have to explore all this stuff. I have to figure out how it all works. And by Monday, I will have something more interesting for you. I promise. I realize this is a short video, but today was a long day of work. I started early and took an hour or so off just to try the game, but then I had to go back to work, and I didn't get to play again until my work day was over. So uh, that's where we are. I appreciate you joining me today. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it big time if you would subscribe. Um, I'm getting close to 100 subscribers now, and I'd like to hit 100 before the end of the year. And I could also use a like, and I really want to hear from you. Do you have ideas? Do you have suggestions for something I could build? Do you have anything you want to say about House Flipper 2? Please let me know. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you with something a little bit more refined and finished on Monday. Bye for now.